Hello, my name is Francis Coliato, your Executive Director at Visual Communications. In our work to create spaces for expression, engagement, and empowerment, VC and our partners proudly present the Asian Pacific Virtual Showcase. It is our hope that this showcase of our stories will be a start for audiences to rediscover our humanity. In solidarity with our partners, our collective movements not only exhibit actions towards diversity, equity, and inclusion, but our anti-racist work to uplift storytellers who use the power of media to dismantle supremacist structures. Thank you for joining us today as we continue to move forward in uplifting and connecting our communities. Welcome to the Asian Pacific Virtual Showcase.
Hi, I'm Kiki. I'm Samoan, Filipino, Chinese, and I look it. My face is brown. I've got this bright pink blazer, this yellow shirt underneath with floral print. Got glasses on. My hair is crazy. And I'm calling in from Tobangar, the land of the Tongva people.
Hi, my name is Mariquita or Micki, and I'm a Chamorro woman with fair to beige skin, long brown hair. It's in a ponytail. I have woven hoops by Roken Kitotso and a necklace emblazoned, gold necklace emblazoned with my first name, Mariquita, and then orange sweatshirt. And Kiki and I are sitting next to each other in my studio. See a white wall behind us with a gray door behind Kiki's head, and the doorknob is between our heads. And I'm also calling from Tongva territory, so we'd like to acknowledge the stewards of this land that were here before us and are here present day with us. So thank you. I am a filmmaker, an artist, and lead curator of Pacifica Transmissions, which is couched at the Pacific Island Ethnic Art Museum in Long Beach. And we are a video program where we curate one artist each month to come and work with the ancestral pieces that are housed at the Pacific Island Ethnic Art Museum. And Kiki was one of our featured artists last fall.
Yes. Now let's get into these questions. Micki, for the audiences at home, tell us, what is Pacifica Transmissions?
So I gave a little short blurb. Pacifica Transmissions is a video program. We pair local indigenous artists of Pacifica descendants. Those are Pacific Islands and Oceania, to work with an ancestral piece at the museum. And each artist has the month to really do some deep ancestral listening. They come in with a lot of different talents and perspectives. I think the main focus is that they're really truly listening to these Saina or ancestors, and then telling the story of that interaction, and expressing what comes from that. Some produce videos, some produce really wonderful poetry, a book. Sometimes it's a material manifestation, but always the transmission itself is a video document shared publicly online, where we learn from them on the interwebs. Your transmission features your gift of writing. When did you realize that you wanted to become a playwright?
I didn't realize I wanted to become a playwright until much later in my graduate studies. I actually wanted to become a director, yeah. And then I became a playwright out of necessity because all the plays didn't reflect me. And it didn't, tell like the queer Pacific Islander experience.
Hmm.
And so that's how I became a playwright, because I needed a play to direct. What about you? When did you realize that you wanted to become a filmmaker?
Okay, honestly, I think it was also kind of late-ish, but when I think about it, I was like totally making films, or at least I probably wanted to be a reporter when I was a kid, but I would do these like video, we'd have a project at school and I would always take my grandfather's VHS camera and produce with that. And so I was always messing around with that and directing family members, stuffed animals, what have you. But I think that it was hard for me to say that that's what I was or what I wanted to be, because it seemed so unreachable, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But that's all changed thanks to visual communication.
Thanks, visual communications, for making all things possible.
Okay. What were you like as a kid?
Still a weirdo. I am very antisocial, very quiet, very
Really?
yes.
What?
I was born and raised as an only child. So I hung out with a lot of adults, but then like I'd always be in the corner playing by myself. I'm the kid that talks to rocks and trees. Still.
Respectable. Totally respectable.
What were you like as a kid?
I think I was really annoying, actually. I was very hyper. And I was also like, I look at videos of myself as a child and because I'm so slow now, so slow. But man, I was super hyperactive. And I kind of remember that. Just like utter goofball, very curious and very, agua is what the Chamorro word for naughty.
Wow.
You're not listening and you're kind of strong-willed.
Sounds like we grew into our balance.
Yeah.
Where was your favorite place to hang out after school?
Ooh, like which school?
Pick a school. Your favorite school. Your favorite place after your favorite school.
No, actually, well, I don't know if it was maybe it was my first school, elementary school, middle schoolish, pretty much. But I would get off the bus, long bus drive. This is like rural Georgia, like at the foot of Appalachia, actually, more proper way to say it. Appalachian Mountains. And I would get off the bus, run inside the house, put my things down, take my shoes off, and run to the lake, like barefoot, just like through the neighborhood, like in people's yards, just like all barefoot, all across terrain, just to get to the lake and probably like throw rocks or something.
Wow.
Sorry, like
That's
you really
very
fascinating.
cinematic.
Okay, where was your favorite place to hang out after school?
My best friend Eva's house. So they always had food and friends, because I didn't have siblings, so I felt like I had siblings after school, and we do our homework together, and we go to McDonald's.
Oh yeah.
That's
Kiki knows
my
this about
favorite
me.
place.
I have not secret. This is now going to be public. Hardcore lust for Mickey D's.
Specifically the guava pie.
Yes, guava cream cheese pie.
Guava cream cheese pie.
Can't believe I'm going for it. Okay, we both grew up out of state. What was your first impression of LA when you moved here?
My first impression of LA when I moved here was, whoa, everything's so fast and so big. And I always felt like it's so incredible to have all of these different communities in one county.
Mm-hmm. You moved out here recently.
Yeah, on January 2020. So I got a few months of normal living, and I found this gig watching kids, and I would catch the bus there. And so I got to know like South Redondo pretty well on foot.
Mm-hmm.
And
Buses
and
are the
we
best
went-
way to
it's
best
the
way to
best
know a
way
place.
to get to know a place
Highly recommend.
and people. Like I feel like the real community is on the bus.
Yeah. Love the buses in Brooklyn. I know that I have fans out there that will say the same thing. Probably a lot of people will say it differently, but I love the buses. in Brooklyn.
Yeah. So, what was your first impressions of LA?
It was lonely for a while. It was lonely. But my first impressions really have to do around with visual communication. I'm just a hardcore, that's why I love VC, because I think I was at a stage in my life when I settled here. It was post grad school, post another big move from New York. And I think I had some friends from grad school, but not, and then my husband's sister was here, so we had some family, but I'm used, like you, being around extended family or just having like a lifeline or some people close by. And I think, I had a handful of people, but on the large, this city can be kind of daunting, and it's big, it's sprawling, a lot of activity, and you can get kind of lonely. And so I think VC was always like a place that was very homey and made it feel like it was doable, and I could find a place here.
Yeah, I like the people at VC because I don't know what VC is like as a place.
Yeah.
Like I feel
because you got
super
here.
fortunate that I am getting to know this VC community through
We should say that we're fully vaccinated. This is the
We're
gift
fully
of being
vaccinated.
vaccinated.
That's right.
Kiki
Vaccine
and I-
confidence.
And we work closely because of our work at Pacific Island Ethnic Art Museum.
We're pretty much related.
We just found out.
So let's talk a little bit about PAEM. If you use only one word to describe the Pacific Island Ethnic Art Museum, PAEM, what would that be and why?
One word. Can I say
One word.
Auntie Fran? Auntie Fran Lujan. Those are three, but it's one person who is.
Is she PAEM?
She is fine.
My
She's
one word would
many.
be
She's
home.
many. She's many.
Auntie Fran is home. She's the director of the Pacific Island Ethnic Art Museum.
Mm-hmm.
She is our matriarch of the museum, the caretaker of her beloveds, as she would say.
I love it when Puti
That's
90B.
great.
Yeah, that's great. Chiming in. Okay, if you could use one word to describe the Pacific Island Ethnic Art Museum, what would it be and why?
My word would be home, because it's the place that I can go to where I don't miss home that much. And it feels like a home, like with a family.
Mm-hmm.
And with all the ancestors all around me,
Yeah.
just buzzing around.
And
That's them talking through the kahu drum.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like this.
Yep.
That's them.
Man, you love food.
Man, look at me.
Okay, what is the thing, what's your favorite comfort food?
My favorite comfort food is fish and poi. Like that is like just a basic, like the go-to, just fish and some poi. That's it. I'm pretty staple of Hawaii.
Also sounds
But
keto friendly.
And right?
Is that
so
right?
healthy.
I'm learning about keto now.
What's yours?
Oh, fried rice. It's like the thing that I knew, like on Sundays, that's what my mom and my dad, who's white, bakes, but he learned how to make it, like it was just the thing that we all gather around, after church, and, it is home. And so when I was transplanted here, it's like to do that for myself just gave me that, like, that I can be responsible. responsible. I can take care of
You
myself.
can make your own fried
I
rice.
can make my own fried rice. But yeah, and then I can think of home.
I love fried rice. That does make me think of home. That reminds me of like waking up and my mom's cooking breakfast, and there's fried rice.
Yeah.
And bacon.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you put bacon? Do you
Yeah.
rendering in the
fried rice?
Can't do that
And
when you
eggs
simmer the
and,
onions.
like some spam.
Oh yes. Yes.
Oh, that's what we did this past weekend. We went all over Little Saigon, which I've renamed Saigon City, USA, because it's not little at all. And my friend Michelle and I just drove around, and we started in Long Beach. I took her to Need, of course, and then we went
amazing
to
bakery
Saigon
Long
City,
Beach.
USA, and ate at this restaurant that specializes in like Central Vietnamese food, which you don't see often. And that's one of my favorite things, like eating Vietnamese food, talking about history, talking about culture of the food. I'm just continuing to talk because I don't. What's a favorite movie that you can watch over and over and over and over again?
Man, there's so. I think there are a lot, but Hook always comes to mind.
Hook.
I know.
Hook.
Goofy.
Wow. Mine's is what is, gosh, now I always know it, but now the name is escaping me.
Is it from that era?
Yeah, it's about the women who play baseball.
Oh, League of Their Own.
League of Their
Of
Own.
course.
A
Yes.
League of Their Own is my favorite film, and I can just watch it over and over and over again, and I always cry.
Okay, which would you rather do? Go on a hike, go to a nightclub, or go to sleep? Oh, I know.
I love
answer.
sleep.
I know. Hands down, both of us.
Sleep wins.
Sleep.
I mean, I do like going on a hike, but every time I go on a hike, even if I'm planning it, I always complain. Sleeping is the only thing I don't complain about.
Okay.
Okay, Micki, what is one of your favorite restaurants? And if there's a dish you can recommend, I would like to know what that dish is and take a picture of it for my Instagram.
I know that this is gonna make me sound
Nice
fancy,
one.
but I just really love Destroyer in Culver City.
I don't even know that place.
I don't know what they do. They do like food magic. Like, it's just food magic.
Can we eat there after this?
We can.
And destroy some Destroyer. What do you order from there?
Anything, man. Anything that like, I think I got something that like sounded like some kind of artichoke waffle or something. But I was like, waffle. Okay, I want a waffle. And it was just incredible. Like the things that happen to your tongue and your palate when you eat this food.
I love when things happen to my tongue and my palate.
Okay.
You know what I hate? I hate when you go out with people and they order really lame stuff like popcorn. Like, get out of my face with that.
And you're not in a movie theater?
And you're not in a movie theater. Like,
ordering.
people order.
Who would order Where are you
popcorn
going that you
out.
want?
Hang out with white people.
Where are you going that you can order popcorn? I want
Legends in Long Beach.
Oh, that's a bar. That's like bar.
Yeah, but still, order fries.
Okay, so what's one of your favorite restaurants and recommendations?
Here? Oh, man. I don't have a favorite restaurant here, but I would like to shout out Aloha Catering. And I think it's in Echo Park because they have really good local Hawaiian style food. And, I like to support them. What did I get? I don't even remember what I got. But they had like Kalua pig and chicken katsu and like musubis in all forms, hot dog, spam, all the musubis in the world.
Can you tell we're hungry? Okay, who encourages you in your art? Where is your artist community?
My artist community is right here. It's right in Payam,
In this
which
frame.
is Payam has given me an arts community that that I can't ask for more than what I have at Payam, because it's not just an arts community, it's a Pacifica arts community, which is my favorite communities to be in. Yeah, I would say that if there's like a tribe, or I don't think that's politically correct. I don't know if I can say that anymore. If there's a hui of people, it would be Pacifica Creatives. Found at Payam doing Pacifica Transmissions. What about you?
Is it fair to say it's the same thing? It's and is it transnational? I feel like in an odd way, like the online, the social platforms have helped to kind of like connect and maintain relationships with Chamorro communities, Pacifica community here and abroad. But Payam, I have to say, is like it's our arts community. It's you. It's you. It's you. It's JP, it's Sam, it's Sid, so yeah.
Yeah. As far as community goes, arts communities.
Yeah.
What don't you know about each other's art? Oh. What don't you know about my art? What don't I know?
You know what? Actually, I was thinking that I've only read Pose.
Cause
Is it Pose or Pose?
it's Pussy.
Pussy. I've only read, read the text or the script, but I was like, man, I really want to see Kiki perform. I haven't seen you actually. Yeah.
You don't know me as an actor.
I don't know you as an actor.
I'm one of the best in Hawaii.
I would like to see that.
What don't I know about your art? I feel like you are always creating something new. Like it just comes from a really internal place. I'm a really big fan of your art, actually. I don't know if you know this. I love watching Micki create. And everything is so intentional. That's what I love about your art. Like it looks random, but it's not.
Thank you. Okay. If you could describe me in one word, what would you use? Thank you, Isia.
Fun.
Oh, I like that. I'll take that. Okay.
What about me? Oh, you could.
Pink.
Pink.
I'm very in the now. I'm very in the
Yeah, me
moment.
too. I'm having fun with you now. I don't know. Ask me that question later.
I would say open-hearted.
Oh, thanks. All right. Last question. What is next for you? And where can we see your work?
I will be the featured artist for this month for Pacifica Transmissions. So please tune in at the end of the month. This time it'll be probably just check for our updates through Facebook at Pacifica Transmissions. You can also follow Payam_arts. I hope I got that right on Instagram. Maramick on Instagram. Follow this person too.
Excelsior 56 with an X CELSIOR_56. You can also follow my food blog. I don't know, is that what you call it? My food Instagram?
Yeah.
It's at ISO Ono, AISONO. Wait, what about Mike?
Wait,
Where can you find my work? Well,
where can you find
I have no other like creative gigs coming up. So
That is a
if
lie.
you would like to hire me, I also work for Empowering Pacific Islander Communities, aka EPIC. And so I feel like my work is also online through EPIC. It's just outreach and leading conversations. I'm a curator of conversations. That's what this year has taught me. That's my new work. But after July, I'll be unemployed. So if you're watching this and you like what you see, all right, it's time to say goodbye.
Bye.
Hello?
Yeah, bye.
Bye bye. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.